I'm Ron Corning with Howdini, and we have wrapping solutions, because you know, wrapping can be such a racket. I know, bad joke, insert here. We are here with Nilda from Kate's Paperie here in New York City. You do not have a racket going on. You have a great wrapping store, one of the best in the cities, and I know one of the best here in New York City. And people go there, especially this time of year during the holidays, in droves to get their packages wrapped. But you're going to give away some secrets of how to wrap sort of the unusually shaped gift. And we are beginning with this tennis racket. How do you wrap that?
Since it doesn't come with a box or anything, what we're going to do is try to create a form using our paper. So I have 4 pieces of tissue paper that are long enough so that the racket fits in the center of it.
Why 4 pieces?
Because I'm going to use 2 pieces on the bottom and 2 pieces on the top just to give it a little strength.
Okay.
And it's decorative and very pretty.
So you begin with the top 2 pieces.
Yeah, and this is what I call a soft wrap. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the front. This is actually the bottom of your wrap. I'm going to cross it once.
So the bottom of the wrap goes on the bottom of your table.
Right.
Because when you turn it up, you want that part to be visible.
Right. I'm going to take the other ends. I'm going to hold it as close to the racket as possible, and I'm going to make a fold. Without putting any tape on the product itself, I'm just going to put the tape down on the paper to hold the space, to hold it in shape. I'm going to do the same thing reverse coming this way. Now this is going to have a point, so I'm going to fold this in. Turn this around.
Yeah, let's turn this around. So you basically, you've brought this up again.
I'm going to bring this to a point. I'm going to bring it to the other end.
So you've almost made what looks like a cone on the bottom part of the racket, which we can show people here. It almost looks like you formed a cone, and the racket sort of fits inside of it.
Right. And we're going to take this end and do the same exact thing on this side, and this will be folded up nice and clean.
Now, if you said to me, here are 4 pieces of paper and a racket, try to wrap this and you have a day to do it, I would have not come up with this. Which is why we're here showing people.
On the other end, I'm going to take my points and I'm going to fold it up onto the top and just put a little piece of tape.
Okay, so at this point you're sort of picking up any of the sort of loose, larger parts of the paper around the edge.
So now this is the bottom of my wrap. I'm going to reverse it, and I'm going to lay it down flat on here. This is going to be the top of my paper, so I'm not going to want any tape to show whatsoever. So I'm going to take it from this end. I'm going to bring it up.
So double-sided tape allows you to fold the paper.
I'm attaching the 2 pieces first.
So the double-sided tape goes between these 2 pieces.
Right, so that we'll hold the 2 pieces together.
And just some key points around the paper?
Sure.
Okay.
The point is so that when you lift it up, it won't separate later. It'll look neat and clean.
This is a good side to demonstrate here with people. So you just kind of go like this.
And then we're going to put a piece of tape, the double-sided tape. And since it's already folded and the tape is here, it's going to hold its place. I'm going to go really slow. On this end, I'm going to fold it into a square also, just nice and clean and neat flat. It still goes at an angle, but it'll actually take its own form. Fold this flat. That one. We're going to lay it flat.
Again, this is double-sided tape.
I'm just going to bring this up and just hold it straight like this.
Okay.
I'm going to bring this piece up, and I'm going to fold it straight.
Okay.
All right. Now, this centerpiece is open here. I'm going to take one more piece of tissue paper. So this way, no one will really know what it is. I'm going to fold my tissue paper in half, the lengthwise. If you don't have tissue paper, newspaper. It's recycling. It could be done with newspapers, with even the comics. The comics are like the best next thing to wrapping paper.
So you've done the same thing here. You're creating almost these clean seams on both sides, right?
Both sides. So I'm just going to lift this up, put it in the center. Let me reverse it, it makes it easier. I'm going to take these things and put it to a point. Fold it in.
Let me guess. Double-sided tape.
Right.
See, I'm catching on. Excellent. And then you can
Embellish it
bow.
with ribbon. Yeah, I would put just a nice clean strip across the end and just make a knot, and it'll be nice and clean and zen.
which we also have for people here at Howdini. Thank you, Nilda.
You're welcome.
As always, Kate's Paperie here in New York City. And I'm Ron Corning with Howdini.